Hey guys, this is Vanngo. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My friend Alicia and I just play another makeup look for you. This time we do a dark, heavy, smoky eye with deep grayish black, mixture of browns in there, and taupe. I know it's quite intense. I love it. But if this is too strong for your taste, you can always use lighter shades. Use the same technique that I showed in the video and create something that worked for you. I hope you love it and give us some love as well. Subscribe to the channel and follow us on Instagram. Thank you. For this look, I'm creating all about radiant skin and really dark, sultry eye makeup and softer lips color. As always, prepping the skin is the key for me before foundation. I'm just give Alicia a little serum first before I apply moisturizer. This one is more soothing serum, so it's calming all the redness around here. I love this moisturizer for makeup. They're the perfect moisturizer to prep under foundation. Make sure to apply everywhere. A little bit under the ear, the neck, the chest. Always use a little bit eye cream around the eye. That's where the skin around the eye area also very well prepped and hydrated. Always take a minute to massage the skin. Helping to make the skin looking radiant. For foundation, I'm using a little bit of liquid foundation from Addiction. It's a Japanese brand. I think you can buy them online. I got mine when I was in Japan. They're very sheer and beautiful. As you can see, I start from the center of the face and just blend everything outward. Always blending well. You can use either brush or the sponge. Right now I'm using the sponge. As I mentioned in my previous video, because I'm using a very bright light, so I tend to use a little more foundation than what you normally would use in real life. So use your own judgment how much you need and how much you like it. You don't have to use as much as I do. For concealer, I'm using two different shades. I'm using a lighter shade under the eye area. On the bridge of the nose. Cupid bow, the chin. And the darker one, this one almost matched the shade of the foundation I use, just around the nose. And I will cover any tiny imperfections. You can use a concealer brush or the foundation sponge you used earlier to blend out the concealer, or your finger. Next, I'm use a cream bronzer just to bring back some definition of the face. I also add a little bronzer on the cheek and both sides of the bridge of the nose as well. For powder, I'm gonna powder under the eye and the T-zone. For eyebrow, I'm using two different products. I'm using a brow width pencil, just create the shape, extended the line of the brow, and the powder, I'm just create the density of the eyebrow, mainly in the front area. For the powder, I'm using a small blending brush. The way I'm doing, I'm going against the natural hair growth. After that, I'm using brow pencil just to fill in the last part of the eyebrow and also extend the brow a little longer. What I'm also gonna do, I'm using this pencil just to fill in a few little hair where you think it's needed. And then you see tiny little hair stroke that I create with a pencil. After, you're gonna use a brow gel just to set the brow in place. Because I do the eye very strong and dark, I want to use a little bit of the eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna create a really dark smoky eye. I'm gonna use this palette from Tom Ford, and I'm gonna use an eyeshadow stick and a pencil from Makeup Forever. To start, I'm gonna rim the waterline, both upper and lower, all over with the black pencil. Look down for me. Next, I'm using the eyeshadow stick. You still can use just your pencil alone, but I just want to use this one because it's easier to blend and you can create a lot bigger shape. The same thing, you don't have to use two pencils like I do. You can use just the eyeshadow stick or the pencil. You still can get the same effect. Look up for me. Some on the bottom here. And then you blend it out. As you can see, I'm using the blending brush and keep blending the edges out. Keep in mind that these shadow stick and pencil are long wear, so I do recommend you do one eye at a time because they don't give you a lot of playtime. If you apply the shadow stick here or the pencil here, make sure you blend out right away before you do another eye. Otherwise, when it's set, you can't really blend anymore. And to me, this alone is such a beautiful eye look already, but I think I want to go a little more drama. So I'm gonna create with the shadow on top of this. I'm using the darker shadow here. Same blending brush I used earlier. I'm just applying the dark shadow. Next, I'm using the darker brown. Apply on the crease area and blend into the dark color from earlier. Same color, I'm using a smaller brush. I'm just blending out into the black liner that we smudged out earlier. You can use Q-tip to clean up any mess that you just created. I'm going to use a Q-tip and clean that little part after. Using the light taupe color here just to blend everything together. I know to some of you, this eye is a lot. Or you may even think it looks like a coon, but I think it's for an evening out. It looks amazing. If you wear like a black dress and nude lips, I think it's just gonna be so beautiful. Same color, same brush, got for me. I'm gonna blend it on the lower lash line as well. There's still one color left on the quad, so I thought it would be nice to use them on the brow bone. So you can use a little bit here just to bring out the brow bone a little bit. Curl the lashes as always. And I'm gonna use in a few coats of volume mascara. And I also put 2 coats on the lower lash as well. Because the eye really matte and intense, I'm gonna keep the blush and the highlight is more dewy, more creamier, and I think it's a nice balance out to the whole look. I'm gonna use a little bit highlighter from Vanngo, and it's more like a glossy highlighter, so you can put on your hand like this and you just play on the skin. You can use the sponge with that as well, or your finger. Some people, they even use a foundation sponge and blend it out. This product is quite glossy, so just use a little bit to go a long way. I also add a little bit on the cupid bow, a little tip of the nose, a little chin for a little highlight. But as you can see, I use very tiny bit. I'm also going to use a little bit of cream blush. Not too much for this look. And use your finger or a foundation sponge to blend it out. For lips, I'm going to use this color from a new brand. I think they just launched. It's called Propa Beauty. Using the lip brush, just applying a sheer layer on the lips. I like how the lips look without the lip liner, so I think I'm gonna skip it because I think the eye is strong enough. I think the lips gonna be very soft focus. I'm setting the perimeter of the face where I put the cream bronzer earlier with a little bit of the powder bronzer. To complete the look, I'm spraying a little bit of luminous spray from Tatcha. Again, on this look, use your own judgment. You may like a little lighter lips than this, or if you want more daring, you can use a heavier, stronger, like a red lip. It still look very beautiful as well. I hope you enjoy the look.